Good morning, everyone. Hopefully, everybody's having a good Saturday. Nice, bright, and sunny. This week wasn't too bad. Did have to get a new headset, which was kind of nice because now it's wireless, so that's always a nice touch. But yeah, not much going on. Trying to get as many bike rides in as I can. Even though Cameron continues to be a non-bike rider. That's all good. No worries. Me and William got a bike ride in this week, which is nice. It's just kind of hard to keep the momentum going sometimes. Getting off so late. Dinner by that point is ready to get going. And that kind of makes it a little hard, but we'll see what happens going forward this week. What's going on, Randy? What's up, brother? Welcome in. So pause my phone so I can look at comments if I want on my phone. Yeah. What you been up to, Randy? How's your weekend going? Hopefully your week was good. Got myself a nice sugar-free Red Bull. I've been having too many energy drinks this week, which is actually a really good improvement, I think. Because they're really not good for you. Although I don't really drink them to stay awake or anything, because I usually can drink one and go right back to sleep. So usually just drink it for flavor. But cheers. Ooh, that is tasty. Oh, a lot of good sales coming up. I know Bearded God's got buy one, get 50% off. So buy one, second item be 50% off. I know about that one. There's some other ones I can't remember. I think Five Boroughs might be having a sale too. BHT Grooming opened up this week. Shout out Chad Boney doing his thing. So that's pretty awesome. Got to test some of his stuff before he actually opened up. Good stuff that he's going to be doing. Can't wait to see what other scents he'll come up with. Very easy website to remember, bhtgrooming.com. So yeah, make sure to check him out, show him some support. I still haven't picked up that new Bay Area, although I really do want to. Out and about, doing shopping, a beautiful day out. Nice, right on. What kind of shopping you getting done? I hope it's not the ever so popular grocery store run, man. That place can always be such a zoo. Always can be a crazy time. I think if you hit it up in the morning, it's usually all right. It's about midday, so it starts getting real crazy. Late morning, midday, afternoon. Everybody wants to get in there to get their groceries for the upcoming week. Sunday's usually a pretty decent day. Sometimes, I guess. Well, if you beat the church crowd. You see that. Decisions. I want to try them all. I know, right? The one I tried from them was unscented or fragrance free. So, pleasant scent that you get out of his fragrance free carrier. So, it wasn't bad at all. Hopefully, I get to check out some of his scented stuff. That'd be nice to check out. I've not checked out his butter. I only checked out the oil. Congrats to Dead Man's. They celebrated their 2-year anniversary last week, so exciting, right? Can't believe it's been that long. Let's see. See if Bay Area posted. I know Bay Area's got some sort of sale. They also got that bundle together and save more, which is nice. I really want that new scent. That white bottle really just gets me, man, and I can't seem to get it together to get some funds. Well, that's hilarious. Looking for things for wedding in September. Nice. Right on. It's kind of cool. That's not a bad day. Not a bad way to spend your day, right? It's a pretty good way to spend your Saturday. See what kind of cool stuff you can find. That's exciting. I got married in September. Ours is the 21st is our anniversary, September of 13. So yeah, on to the year 12. What's going on, Dave? How are you, man? Welcome in. How's your week been? Just saying, my week wasn't too bad. I did end up having to buy a new headset, which is not in the plans, but I was able to grab a decent headset. I've used it for 2 days so far. No real complaints. The volume's not very high on it, I guess, but it's perfect, I think. It's wireless, which is nice. It's a nice Logitech one. The only thing I didn't like was that the button. It's not a button to mute it. You got to put the thing up to do it. It's just but I felt the need that I needed a little side piece thing instead of like the internal speaker or microphones on each side. So it worked out. It's pretty cool. Lasts all day charged, so I really have to worry about that. I guess I can always turn up the volume on the settings a little higher there, but yeah. Randy, yours is the 20th. Nice. Right on. That's cool. Look at that. Almost twinning. Yeah. So, show you guys the headset real quick. I believe this one's $50. I think is what it was. Not too thrilled about these because they're like memory foam pads, but they're cloth. I prefer the fox leather stuff. It's not adjustable either; it just has this, so they don't adjust, which is fine because I don't need it any bigger. But the Logitech G535s. So, rolly button for the volume, power button, and then this will make the microphone work. And then if you want to mute it, you just put it back up, which I feel like this is a feature that at some point might break from all the up and downs, because it has like a little point here that you get past and you can feel it. So I don't know. We'll see. So far, no complaints though. Sounds good. I haven't had any issues with anyone hearing me for once. So that's really cool. Everyone could hear me when I speak into the microphone. The one I wanted was, I think, like 130 or 150, but it had a microphone you could actually pull out. They have like LEDs on the sides, which I don't care about that, but I believe you could do like up to 3 devices on one headset that you can toggle between, which I thought was kind of cool. That means I could potentially watch my phone and pause in between things and take calls. But it's all good. I don't know if that one was adjustable or not, but I feel like that one's obviously going to be better quality, but maybe when that one breaks. Yeah. Like I said, so far, no complaints. I liked it. I liked how it worked. So we'll see. I like the fact that nobody could say they couldn't hear me, although like behind like connection issues at work, so they couldn't hear me because of that. But aside from that, I've not had any issues, so I think it's worked out better than the other headsets that they usually send me, those cheapies. So yeah, and I can walk without the cable. It's wireless, so I can get up and walk around or whatever. Have to go grab something real quick. I can leave it, leave it on. I actually walk over to the mini fridge now instead of like having like kind of fish things out a little here and there, hoping that I can reach. Oh, the cable length on the other one wasn't bad. It barely reached into like this side over here. So yeah, not bad. Yeah, overall, not a bad week. Like I said, I got a couple rides in, a couple crazies, but overall, I'd say it was a decent week. Just trying to get as much riding in as I can. Like I said, Kevin is still being a non-bike rider, promising he's going to go, and then he doesn't. So, but I got some new headphones as well. I went with like some cheap JLab ones, the ones that they tuck up over the ear. I figured that'd probably be the best for riding a bike out there. Because the other ones I had, you couldn't. They went through the wash twice. The JVC ones I had went through the washing machine twice. First time, no issue. They're fine. You could hear good out of them. This time around, I feel like they're kind of cutting out a little bit. I don't feel like there's enough bass. So I kind of think they got damaged. don't know for sure. Like in the gym, they seem to work fairly decent, but there's still not enough like bass in them. Like, I don't know. I feel like they don't. Like the volume's there, so I think they might have got damaged. So I think I'm just gonna toss them. Those were wireless, but they did have like wires connecting them to each other. But yeah, threw the washing machine twice in my gym clothes. So unfortunately, it was definitely time to replace them. Because I didn't want. I have JBLs like the big ones, like the studio style. Um, Definitely didn't want to take those riding a bike. So yeah, I ended up getting some new or like earbud sports style ones. So not bad, but yeah. What are you up to today, Dave? Anything fun? Usually you film content on the weekends, right? So you probably got a day full of like filming and whatnot. Let's see. Goodness. If you guys saw my stories, you saw that I won the Smoke and Swine barbecue sauce giveaway. Make sure to give them a follow, man. He does ship. He does have a website and he does ship out. He is local here to Arizona, local to Maricopa, Arizona, actually. So make sure to give him a follow. Check out his stuff. He's got really good sauces. I got 2 unopened sauces from him that I'm trying though. He said I'm gonna do a video for, and I still haven't gotten around to it. But he's got the raspberry ghost pepper, Careless Sunrise, which is like a mustard, which is really nice. He got sweet heat, some teriyaki one, really nice, big bottles. Like $15, I think, 10 to $15, depending on which one you want. It's pricey, but the bottles are very big. So there's that. You get good amount of sauce in there. And usually the Carolina Sunrise one I usually use for like yeah, like cause it's kind of like a mustard, right? So I usually use it for like nuggets and stuff like that. I'll put it on hot dogs. But yeah, these bottles are fairly big. Let's see, I don't know what size they say on here. I don't think they say the size. Um, and 2 tablespoons per serving, 11 servings. Yeah, don't tell me the size of them, but this one's from a while ago. It says Best Buy 9/15/26. Yeah, it doesn't tell me. Oh, 13-ounce bottles is what they are right down the front. Yeah, really good stuff, man. I love these local. So definitely got to show the friends some local love. Um, yeah, I mean, I got almost all of them, and then I won that giveaway, so I'll have all the sauces that he offers. I do believe he does dry rubs as well. So got to pick up some dry rubs and some steaks and check his dry rub out. He has combos too on there, so you can do like a dry rub and a sauce. Like I said, really cool stuff, really good stuff. He's trying to get going on it, do his thing. I think he's got 2 years under his belt now. So now he's been checking out some buildings for like doing a facility, kind of try to do a bigger scale kind of thing. Um, they operate out of here in one other state too. So yeah, so hopefully you can get that like facility out here, get it going. He wants to kind of build home base out here. So what's going on, Chris? What's up, man? But yeah, it'd be kind of cool to see that happen for him. Like I said, he's really cool, dude. Like I said, I got 2 new bottles. I've not even opened these ones. So Aloha Teriyaki Barbecue, and then Sweet Heat, and Sweet and Smoky next, and some other one. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, locally owned, operated, small family business. So yeah, really cool. Here's the raspberry ghost pepper. So you can tell it's one of my favorites right there. Look how much I've used out of that. I haven't used it in a minute, but as I said, you can make some wings, throw it on there, do chicken nuggets with it or whatever. I mean, I'd put it just about anything I could think of that barbecue goes with. So good stuff. I like it. Hopefully the launch for the new main lineup went good for you, Chris. Sure it did. Um, yeah. Yeah, I'm just chilling, hanging out. Trying to think what we're gonna do for the day. Probably the ever so popular cleaning and laundry. Just never seems to go away, right? So yeah, I don't know. See if these kids want to actually go for a bike ride today instead of being non-bike riders. Freaking Cameron, you non-bike rider. Yeah. Cleaned up the garage a little bit yesterday. Finally got rid of that box that the bike gave in. Tore it down. Finally was able to toss that. So that was taking up some space. But we do have to get into that garage and actually do another good thorough cleaning. I want to get one of those things to put the shovels on the side, or get a little shed in the back, like one of those little plastic ones, and just put all the gardening stuff in there, kind of free up some space in the garage. I do need another bike hook, but I don't want to go with the hook because the tires on this bike are a little too thick for it. So I'm thinking it's the one that just comes up out of the wall with two hooks. You hang the frame off of instead of the tire. So gotta work on getting one of those. And yeah, I'm not up to very much. I don't really do very much, to be honest. I want to make another trip to the river though. But we got plenty of time because summer's not even started. The heat hasn't started to beat us down yet. So it's definitely we definitely got enough time. I see Cervantes is closing. That's sad. Oh, he's closing down. So if you guys want to enjoy some Cervantes for a while, make sure you place your orders. Last day for orders is June 31st. So the last day of June will be the last day to place an order with Cervantes Beer Company. Or 30th. Oh, I thought 31 days were. June 30th is the last day you can order. He does have some Father's Day bundles as well. They do include cologne. So if you've not tried his cologne, I haven't. But if you want to, you can jump in on that. And yeah. I haven't seen Craig Boswell do a live in like 2 weeks. So hopefully he's all right. You know, his lives are pretty fun. He usually goes Tuesday, Thursday. I think he starts around like I want to say 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern. Not entirely sure, but his lives are always fun. So hopefully he can get back to him. You know, whatever's going on. Hopefully it's nothing bad. You know, shout out to the replay crew, Rami, Mark Johnson, anybody else out there that does replay. What's going on, Jay Riggs? What's up, man? Fleece, what's up, dude? I appreciate you, Fleece. But yeah, like I said, I'm not up to very much of anything. I usually let everyone kind of carry the conversation, let you guys kind of decide what we talk about. So, you know, let me know how your week was. Let me know what plans you got for today. You know, what you got going on. How's your week been? Anything you may be going through that you want to share with anybody, any of us? Just, you know, throw that in the chat. So I don't ever plan like a specific subject or anything. That might be kind of a bad thing, but I just rather just jump on and, you know, just let everybody else kind of decide where we take the conversation to, as long as it's nothing bad. But yes, June 30th will be the last day to buy Cervantes Beard Company. So if you haven't tried him, check him out. He's got some good stuff. I did enjoy his product when I tried it. Sad to see him go. You know, he's been doing it for 5 years. So, you know, it is sad, but, you know, said something like family is a little more important than beer products, and I get that. So, you know, much luck to him in whatever future endeavor, you know, he has or will do, or, you know, or whatever may be going through, or hopefully they get that, you know, taken care of if it's something like that. But yeah, it's sad to see some of these companies close down, which is wild. Kind of reminds me, like I said, like when one person that passes, a new baby is born, right? So wild because Cervantes is closing. BHT Grooming just opened up. So, yeah. Ooh. Anybody try any summer scents yet, or any ordered any summer scents yet? Kind of want to load up on summer scents this year. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't really been buying much of anything. To be honest, I had to make that choice: Bay Area or buy a headset. And that was really hard because, well, like I said, it wasn't really hard because I need a headset because that's how I work. But it still, it's kind of like, man, or headphones or Bay Area. I'm like, right to the headphones probably cheaper than buying Bay Area, but it is what it is. Hopefully, he has that summer scent sticking around for a minute so that I can pick it up soon. Trying to kind of take care of some like things that I need to take care of before I buy anything. Oh my god, dude! I've been putting sunglasses in here like an idiot. Dude's got a hot dog in there now. Sunglass holder in your car. This meme has this dude putting a hot dog in there. It's a hot dog holder now. I've seen the taco one before. That's wild. Hey, if you guys are bald and need a head shaver, Groomy's having a sale, 70% off. Father's Day. Although I feel like they always have a sale. They just kind of always say that so that you more likely to check them out. But it's a decent head shaver. I like it. It does feel cheap, but it feels good in the hand. Like, I want to get some of the other stuff though. I want to get some shave soap. Shave soap is something I want to look into. I did see I think I told you guys last time, one of those razor handles where you only put one blade in it. Those things are like 50 to 80 bucks. I don't feel like spending that much on that. So maybe soon. Maybe soon. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, so 20% off your entire order over at Five Boroughs for Father's Day. So you guys like Five Boroughs? You guys want to kind of stock up a little bit? And he usually runs sales where he's doing like free shipping. Every so often he'll bust one of those sales. Bearded Vacation is always a good one. Definitely enjoyed that. Yeah. Kind of scrolling through IG here to kind of see if I see anything worth mentioning. Oh, looks like True North is going to be at Worlds too. So if you guys are in their area, you guys want to join the contest, check that out. You guys want to go meet the owners of True North, hit that up. Even if you don't compete in the contest, it'll be something fun to do, right? Bam, there you go. What kind of food are you guys going to eat today? I don't know what we're going to do for tonight. I think we're going to do spaghetti again. I'm getting burnt out on pasta. I will say that. But at least they got meat because I don't like just regular, just no meat sauce. So I have to have meat spaghetti sauce. So at least they did that. Man, Bay Area keeps cranking out that merchandise, man. They got some cool looking shirts. Like that. That's a good one. Men's health isn't Fight Club. We can talk about it. First two rules about mental health month is we talk about it. Men's mental health. What's going on, Jay? What's up, man? How was that birthday party, man? Man, this meme. Who's ever had pickles on pizza, like a pickle pizza? I mean, Venezia's is tight, dude. I like their pizza. They're good. Closest I think you get to New York style pizza out in Arizona. Got a pickle one though. I don't know how I feel about that. A pickle pizza? Anybody try those hot Cheetos, the pickle ones? They're weird. I ate a couple. I was like, no thanks. I can't do that. No, thank you. I'm almost tempted to log into YouTube and go through some reels and see what we can find. You know? Maybe kind of fun. Man, here's a company I haven't. Man, right here, Ferocious Beard Company, right here, Ferocious Beard Crew. We changed it to, right? Buy three, get one free exclusive for being bold. I have not had them in a minute. If anybody here's tried them, they're pretty old company. Ooh, that would goodness. What company is this? Heart Hand Homestead Store. Huh. Not heard of them. Yeah, I don't know. Getting mostly a mix of posts here. I want to say does Elite Grooming might have a sale. They've got like some awesome cologne scents. These are nothing but like cologne style scents, man. I haven't had this butter in a minute, but I really want some of this butter again. It's good butter. There you go. The biggest comeback is making yourself feel like yourself again. That's a good one, right? Heck, since it is June and it is Men's Mental Health Month, what are some things that you guys do for self care to kind of keep you guys from going stir crazy or getting in your head? For me lately, it's just been riding a bike. That's why I was super happy about getting that bike. I need something with a motor on it, man. It's more fun. Although I think we'd probably get kicked out of the HOA for that because everybody would be hating on me. I'd be riding that thing nonstop. That's a good one. I can't do the river year round, but I usually don't like water stuff, but kind of trying to be a little more open to it. So I'm kind of like, we should go to the river again. Why not? Go floating down the river, Salt River tubing. Say live stream too, I guess, right? Live streams, do anything. Your mind from going crazy. Luckily, I had the following line the other day, saved my life. Say, please. Lisa, are you baked again? There you go, Aqua de Beard. Such a good scent. Yeah, I've been trying. I want to. It's just so hard because I'm not super good at building little model cars, or even painting them for that fact. They always end up kind of runny. But I do have a couple of like brand new ones. I'll have an unfinished Corvette. I believe it's a Corvette in a box that I need to finish. I have a brand new can of that air because it's like a little spray kit, whatever. Um, I kind of want to start doing those, like on the weekends. Give me something to do, to kind of reset kind of thing. Just hang out and just build a little couple model cars. Got a little Camaro, got the Corvette. Like I said, sometimes it's just a little stressful because I'm not super good at them, so they just end up looking botched. I said, like, I'll paint it and then it just ends up running because I go too hard. So, But I guess it's just kind of like a learning process, right? Because I'm not super good at it. Doesn't mean I shouldn't keep trying it. But yeah, I mean, I even made like a little box for like a paint booth, so I don't have to like use newspapers laying them down or anything. Well, I guess I could still just so I can pull them, but like so like it's kind of closed in, so I can spray it and doesn't overspray anything, on anything else. Keep the box from catch it, so I don't make a huge mess. So I definitely need to pull that out of the garage and get that going. But it's just, yeah, it's a little frustrating. I don't like putting the stickers on. They always end up crooked. So usually let my wife do that. Be like, here, you can do the stickers for me so that they end up looking good. Um, but I think I may need like a little sanding kit so I can get some of like the runny paint and whatnot. But that's like another thing you can do to, get some you time to kind of help you, distract you and kind of, just, I said, do your own thing. And I guess that could be a form of self care, I guess. Smoke Oklahoma Slim. Jay remembered. I forgot. Oh, goodness. At least you're supposed to make a story with that. Some Oklahoma Slim. Make sure to use a Slim Thug song on that one. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Some people like video games a lot. You can use that as a form of like, them time. So I feel like self care is just taking time for yourself to do things that you enjoy, right? So, like even reading, you don't want to get burnt out. So, like having a variety of things to like cycle through, I guess, is always a good thing, right? I actually like riding a bike is always the best because you get those endorphins, like when you work out. So, yeah. All right. So, I don't see any more Pure Company story posts or anything that have a sale on. So, I guess we're good. Goal is to die with memories, not dreams. There you go. Boom. You're gonna forget. You probably will. Forgot last time. Keep the eye open on that. Write that down real quick, dude. That way you don't forget. Oklahoma Slim. I'm gonna try to get back into like coffee because I haven't really been drinking energy drinks the last couple of weeks, which is a good thing. I do have to replace it with some sort of like beverage, caffeine in it. Well, like I said, though, I can definitely down a cup of coffee or energy drink, and usually I can still go to sleep. So my dog keeps tearing at her tail and shakes her head crazy all the time. Yeast? It's not fleas. Tail? Mm, possibly. Is there like a smell coming from it? It's always a good indicator, like the yeast smell. You like the they call them like hot spots. Have you tried like the hot spot spray? She shakes her head a lot. Yeah, it's a good indicator. Like the ears, wipe her ears out and see maybe there's moisture in there. Could be yeast in the ears. The ears you'll definitely know because it have that smell coming out of them. Get some of those ear wipes. Um, I like the ear. They have a bottle at Walmart. I think it was Walmart. I can't remember if it was Walmart. I picked it up that or Petco. It's probably Walmart. It's a bottle of fluid that you can throw into their ears and then just kind of massage in there. Um, that seems to work for him very well. I like it's like a cleaning solution for his ears. And he's kind of squirted in there. on each side, and you just massage it in. And just be prepared because they're gonna shake their head right after, and some of it will come out. They'll spray on you, so you got to be careful for that. But that seems to work pretty good. I like that. I feel like it gets in there better than the wipes, but usually what I'll do, I'll still grab the wipes, and after that, I'll massage in a little bit afterwards, like maybe like 5-10 minutes later. I'll still go in with like a wipe. Just the wipe, kind of like you kind of have to work the wipe into their ear and then like twist it. And you can tell like they can definitely feel it because they're like squirming around a little bit. Um, Depending, I'd say like depending on like how bad it is or like how dirty it is in the ear, sometimes they'll feel it and they'll kind of just lay down and actually like it, and sometimes they'll kind of push towards your hand while you're twisting it. Other times, it just they just kind of try to get away from you. But the ear wipes, I usually do like the squeezy solution. Massage ears, let that kind of sit in there for a few minutes, 5-10 minutes, and then I'll go in with the wipe and wipe it out, and just kind of have to work that wipe in there. What I usually do is kind of twist the wipe up a little bit before I do it, and just throw it in there and kind of pack it in there a little bit, and just kind of as gentle as I can, and it works. We used to have an issue with Pixie a lot when she was younger, not so much anymore. Um, where her ears would like stink a lot. You had to like constantly be wiping her ears out. Um, yeah, the tail could just be a hot spot. Is she biting like her fur off any changes at home? Because I know like a lot of times like if there's a change or the dog is stressed, they'll start either licking their paws a lot. They can do like tails a lot. Pixie will end up having like a spot on her tail that the hair starts falling off. She starts biting it. Um, she'll end up going on the inside of her paws, licking them raw. Like any stress that she experienced, that's how she'll end up handling it. So she'll end up licking a lot, like in her paws, um, mostly the side, and to where it just gets raw. And then uh, there is a spot on her tail where she will bite at it, and then you could just tell that his hair just starts falling off. It starts getting to where you can see the pink skin on there. So yeah, I would definitely do the ears. The ear solution, like I said, works good, and then do the wipes. And then the tail, you could always do a hot spot kind of spray on it, see if that works. Um, but just like if any changes have happened recently or something, um, that could also be messing with her. It could be stressing her out, and they tend to do things like that where they bite a certain area a lot or they lick a lot. But yeah, the natural pet store is one of the best stores to go to though because they have some of the good stuff. It does cost a little more, but it's better than most of the stuff you find at Walmart. We bought a bottle of stuff there before, and it worked really, really good. Um, I said it might have been there that I bought that bottle. It might have not even been Walmart. Could have just been at that natural pet store. That's usually where I buy this guy's food. Uh, he's had diarrhea the last few days. Finally was able to switch him back to the good stuff, but it kind of messed with him, which was odd, dude. I'm like, that never happens, bro. So I wonder if I don't know something else might be causing it, but he's pretty good now. Was that Thursday? That's when it started. He's good now. Anybody watch that Final Destinations Bloodline yet? Yeah, we ended up getting a medicated bottle too, like from the vet at one point because pixies were so bad that I have seen like those headbands, but for dogs that people will use when they bathe their dogs so nothing gets in their ear and then they just wipe down the ears. So I think I might try that, although it's like not a super big issue with our dogs. Like I said, Pixie used to be more, but um, I've gotten him to where I can just tell him just look down, and I'll hold his head down, but look down, and then I'll go and just all run off, or I'll tell him to look up, and I'll hold his head up, and then just do like the underside or the sides, whatever. He's pretty good about it. But yeah, I've seen dogs that they put like the headband things so it keeps their ears from getting any moisture when you bathe them. I do like that flea and tick shampoo too, like every other. There is a beard company that actually has dog stuff too. I can't remember their name. It's like for after bathing or whatever. You can let them out. And I just saw this dog that somebody's fostering right now, or they're looking to place for a foster. Beautiful little staffy. I'm like, oh, if I could get another dog, I'd grab her. She's also white. She's got black on the backside of her, like what I would call pants, because she's got the bottom half into her legs. Super cute. I'm like, oh man, if I could get another dog, I would. Be like, she kind of looks like Pixie, not like the same style. Smokelahoma Slim. Ooh, Red Bull goodness, right? Oh, these ones are like cheap, like $4 for like a 8 pack of them. But I got this one, this tropical fruit Waterloo sparkling water. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting some more tropical flavor. I did get those blackberry lemonade ones again, though. Those were actually really good. Those I think are probably my favorite from that brand or whatever. Man, it's so cool to still see World Industries doing their thing and putting out boards. They're still making skateboards. It's just freaking awesome. Oh, this guy made bagel pizza. No, it's not bagel. Is it bagel pizza? Yeah, bagel pizza, but the big bagels and everything bagels. Jamie Van Leemer. This guy's been out for a minute doing this like weird creations. He does a lot of weird stuff. This is probably one of the most normal videos I've ever seen from him. I know he jumps up on a table though, and he pours out like Kool-Aid into like this double cup mug thing he's got. It's hilarious. Steak and mac and cheese. That sounds like a bubble gut's waiting to happen. Meat and dairy don't go together. I want to get some tomahawk steaks, man. That sounds really good. Let's see. There you go. Yeah, I've never actually had them. I don't know if I would want to spend that much money, but usually what I'll do is just go like to the store and just grab some like the singles, some New York or Porterhouse, and yeah, I've never actually seen any tomahawks at like the grocery store, so probably have to get them somewhere else. I've seen some like online, like some there was a reel on like prices, and granted these were like really really pricey, so I'm guessing they were a lot better than what you get at the grocery store, but I don't know. Yeah, yeah, everything's weighed out, so you're definitely paying for part of it. It's like the weight of bone. Um, it's like when you get wings or whatever, like a pound of wings compared to like a pound of boneless or whatever. But I just don't feel like the boneless wings are ever as good as the bone in. This guy always, bro. I don't know if Rice Kroger did have Wagyu at one point, and I did grab one from them, and it was definitely really good. I will say that. It was good. It was pricey. So I'm like, I don't know if I get those regularly or if I would, I'd probably be one that I get every once in a while, but it wasn't bad. It was really good. Loose Cannon crew, let's go. What's up, Nick? Chevy Nick was about to be Loose Cannon Nick at work. Tell that trainer, do your job right, fool. Oh, it's a little model car. I saw like this kid. He was doing like a lot of like model car posts. He like um, makes it look like real pictures. He like set up his little setup in front of like a store, and he'll take like a picture of it, so it looks like it's parked out front. Like really cool stuff, like just different locations. I thought that was really cool. Sandwich Bucky's. What? Is he making a? That's a really big sandwich for a gas station sandwich. There's no way that's real. It's got to be at his house. So AZ's finally going to get a Bucky's gas station in 2026, though. But it's going to be all the way in Buckeye, Arizona. Like, dude, I'm not driving that far to go check it out. Forget that. Maybe if I'm out there, yeah, but I'm not going to just intentionally drive over there. All right, Randy, thanks for jumping in, man. Catch you later, man. Have fun. Thanks a lot. Bone and everything. Thanks a lot, child support. Yeah. Do you think that boneless wings are just chicken nuggets? I always make fun of everybody when they get boneless. I'm like, you're just ordering some chicken nuggets with sauce, man. There's just more flavor in the bone in, like wings, at least in my opinion. We do have some wings in the freezer. Pre-made. I'd rather make my own, but I'll take it. Maybe that's what. No, damn it, we're doing spaghetti. I forgot. Damn it. You want to see Buffalo Wild when I have bison? There's not many of these stores or places left, but I know Fuddruckers had a bison burger on their menu, which was really cool. I actually had it before. It wasn't bad, and they have like a whole little setup of like toppings, like a toppings bar of like every topping you probably think of. Super cool. But there's only one that I know of in Arizona in my area now. So you ever tried those blazing ones when you go to Wild Wings? I didn't get any last time, but I usually get like at least five. But this time I didn't get any. There you go. That's funny. Someone and they won. That's ridiculous. You know, it's like the lady who sued McDonald's, dude. Who gets a hot coffee, then burns herself, and then sues them. So that's what they started to put caution on their cups that it's hot. You're ordering hot coffee. How the heck do you not? know or understand that you can get burnt, that it's hot. Like, you just ordered hot coffee. Like, come on, man. Wild. Or that dude that fell through someone's skylight trying to rob him and stabbed themselves on their knives or something. Like, weird. I don't know. Somebody got hurt robbing somebody. Like, you broke into their house. How are you gonna win? Like, that judge just needs to get it together. I've been like, well, that's what you get for breaking into someone's home. Have fun with that. Like, you owe them money. June 2nd, Pittsburgh. Jay, if you go, you got to spend an extra day and go to Frick Park Market, Frick Park Market in Blue Slide Park. Oh, it's not Blue Slide Park. I think it's just it's called something else. I think. Yeah, you prove that you broke into someone's house and got hurt, though. Like, the whole you broke into their home, to me, would just whatever happened to you after that, regardless of you prove, it goes out the window. Like, you decided to go into somebody else's property, and like, to me, that's like somebody saying it's okay to break into someone's house as long as you don't get hurt. Like, forget that. It's like, I ordered hot coffee and burnt myself. Okay, good job. How did you not? Like, that's ridiculous. Like, that's, to me, is sad. Right on. That should be fun. If you have to say. Depends what state you're in. Although there's only like a couple states where you can leave them in your yard after doing that. But yeah, that's that to me is just wild. The fact that somebody can break into your house, get hurt, and then turn around and sue you because they got hurt. It's like, no. Look at this Mustang with a Honda motor. That's wild. B series too. Heck yeah. I don't know, like, I know you can make the motor have enough power to pull that thing around, but old school Mustangs aren't like light. Goodness, it's hilarious. SpaghettiOs. That'll be a fun trip though, dude. Should be pretty cool to do, right? Go out, meet some friends. Oh, here's another one of those freaking videos. Beard transplant in Turkey. Goodness, that's so wild to me, dude. God, I'm gonna make a shit that says beards are earned, not bought. That is wild, dude. That's they're not even showing the full video though. I have to go search for it to see how it came out. That's crazy though, dude. Like, people are actually paying for a hair transplant on their face so they can grow a beard. Crazy, dude. No, not cool. That is crazy. So waste. Turkish poached eggs. They seem really good. They look good. Oh, I gotta sneeze. No. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy to me. People are paying to get like a beard. It's like when you use like those markers to like make your line and everything. Like, get out of here, dude. That's horrible. Have to paint your beard on. Don't like caught in a rainstorm, dude. You know, end up looking all patchy. Ooh. I still need to get some more Iowa Beard Company, man. Those new bottles, I haven't checked them out. They look cool. Brisket. It's a big brisket, dude. Holy heck. That's wild. That guy, seriously, he shaved his thing like his beard off today, and then tomorrow wake up with the same beard. It's crazy. That's so wild. Damn. Beard tug of war. That's a thing? Beard tug of war. I don't think I've ever seen it. I don't know if I've seen a video of it. Did someone post a video of it before? You challenged him already and he cut it off. Yeah, and then the next day he woke up and it was already back. That guy can grow a crazy beard. Oh, this guy's getting a pool. It's a nice little setup. I'm telling you, chop it off and then tomorrow he wakes up, it's right back to the same thing. It's like the Santa Claus. Remember when he's all shaving it off and he looked in the mirror after he wiped his face down, dried his face, it's all right back. He's like, "What? No!" Imagine. That'd be insane. I would say definitely one of like the best like beards out there. Like it's like how thick it is and just like how quick it grows. His like year looks like 2 years in a row. Ooh. Damn. Oh, that Cinnabon Ghost, dude, they're still making it. I gotta try some of that Cinnabon Ghost protein powder. Yeah, I think sounds delicious. I feel like Dymatize has that Dunkin' Donut one. It actually has like 95 milligrams of caffeine in it, which is pretty cool. When I do hit the gym, I gotta remember not to use that one because then, yeah, I do not stimulate. Not that it's just, yeah. Too much caffeine, you end up throwing up. Liquid Death now makes soda. And you try that? That was a little weird. Trying soda. That's like a sparkling soda, I guess. Some I don't know. It's weird. Finally finished watching Shameless. I didn't like the ending. The ending was, eh. Of course you are. Yeah, I definitely didn't like the ending on Shameless. The ending was very disappointing to me. Like Fiona character, he never said anything to that character. He just said to everybody else. They kind of just booted her, and that was it. At the beach with the family, right on. E, heck yeah, that's a really good way to spend a Saturday, man. I miss going to the beach. It's so fun. It's a good time. I haven't been to the beach in a hot minute. Uh, there's 11 seasons total, so if you have time to kill, I would say probably around like season. Oh, maybe after like season 5, it kind of started kind of. Maybe 6 or 7. I don't know. The ending to me just wasn't like that great. I don't know. I felt like there was a lot of like unleft. Like two of the characters were supposed to move, and that was kind of like the last 2 episodes. So you never see them move or anything. So you kind of left that hang in. Like the last seasons of them having like finally moving out of that house, everybody kind of doing their own thing, moving on, kind of thing, right? They left that hanging. You only watch like one character move, and that was it. Like, um, it wasn't bad. I just didn't like the ending. I would say like maybe around like season 5, 6, maybe since I was kind of like started kind of like I don't know. Where I'm like, all right, how much? I think maybe I don't know, maybe even like season 9 is when I'm like, all right, getting close. Season 8, season 9 is when like, all right, we're getting close to the end. Let's see what's going on. It wasn't bad. I wouldn't say it was or what. I think it was bad. It wasn't bad at all. He just sits back and doesn't say nothing. Just yeah, it's the way to do it, man. That way you don't get inserted into it. Yeah, I would say like watch an episode from like the middle of it and then see what you think. Also, I would say like the Philip character is the one that I kind of like was waiting to see like the resolution on because he was like one of the only characters was really kind of doing something to like pretty much make it out of like that south side of Chicago that they lived in, and then he kind of screwed that up. So it's like, all right, where's he gonna go from here? Kind of rooting for him, see like, hey, let's see if this character actually does something. And turns out he doesn't really, but I don't know. I kind of ended up like watching it more to like see some resolution for that character, I guess. But it was like I said, it wasn't bad. I just really disappointed with like the ending and some of the stuff is like kind of unreal. Like Carl becomes a police officer. It's like, all right, come on, that's a little unrealistic. And like the last couple seasons, like the ages of these kids don't really line up with what they're doing. Like I'm like, So at that point, I was kind of like, But yeah, I think like the ending was for me. It was just like, Harbor Freight on a Saturday. I still haven't gone over to that one they opened out here. Well, they opened it in place of the dollar store. They had a 99-cent store there, and that closed down. And that's where they made it. So definitely gonna be a good size one, but I still haven't gone in there. Shit, that's just one place, one thing to do to kill time, I guess. Maybe get a new little soldering tool. See if I can solder back that key fob. If stopped working, of course I like shook it out, see if it's something's loose in it. Open it up and like the tray thing that holds the battery onto it to connect it broke off, so it's like not. So it could still work, but you would need to resolder that little battery tray thing down. So maybe if I get one of those things, I can do that. We can have a fob again because we're back to using just the key. So you have to hit that lock button before you get out. Really should buy another fob to keep around just in case, so we don't have an extra key. That's actually a very good idea. Buy a Slim Jim kit. Probably another good idea, right? Yeah. Oh, give it a shot. See what you think. Said like it wasn't a bad show. Just some of the stuff was a little unrealistic, and that's kind of like I'm like But at that point I was already well into it, so I'm like, yeah, I might as well just keep watching it. Like I said, the last couple episodes, I'm like, where are they trying to really go with this? Oh, I would definitely say like the first few seasons were really good, and then I don't seem like they were trying to keep it going, but they almost kind of didn't know what direction kind of going, but they kind of kept most of the story. And yeah, I mean, it shows about um, the character Frank, which is William H Macy. It's really like about he's definitely one of the main characters, like him and his family, and how like you know him being a drug addict and his family kind of just needing him and him never really being there, but so they're all trying to get through life and the best way they can. Ah, you almost did. Pipe down, E. Yeah, I don't know what I'll watch next at this point. That 11 seasons, watched them in what, like 2, 3 weeks? Not too bad. I gotta find something else. I don't think like many of those characters went on to do anything else. William H Macy, we already know he's done a lot of films, so um, the Fiona character, she's done a lot of film too. The other characters, I haven't really seen very many things after that, but and the last like 2 seasons revolve around like or mention COVID as well, like so. I'm like, dang, dude, like it doesn't feel like this show's that old, like or seasons. I don't know. Someone's like, maybe they'll come back with another season. Like, no, they won't. 11 seasons, that's it. It was on. It was on for a long time. 11 seasons is a long time. Yeah, but the last 2 seasons, yeah, they're like masks and stuff. So I'm like, oh man, that's crazy. Made it into it. There you go. That's Smokeoklahoma Slim. That's what he's gonna tell you. Yeah, I don't know what new series I'll start watching at this point. I had Shameless on my list for a long time. I just never got into it because when I did try, like the first 10 minutes, my kids are sitting with us. I'm like, oh, this isn't something that kids can watch. So it's really hard to watch it for a while. And then finally, like, you know what? Now I'm gonna start watching it. Um, I've never seen Breaking Bad. I think my wife had started to, and then she's like, yeah. So maybe I'll start watching that next and check that out. Y'all seen The Blind Side? Is that what's called? The Upside, the Upside with that guy from Breaking Bad, Brian Cranston. Is his name? That movie's really cool with Kevin Fart. I mean Kevin Hart. That was a pretty good movie. Oh, Jay, you were talking about like the Seven Deadly Sins thing, right? That anime thing. That was funny because you said that. My kid later that day actually was watching that. He's been watching that. Like what? Like that's what he was talking about. I just don't watch very much anime. Yeah, that movie was good too. That's actually based on a real story. It's crazy. Um, the real characters look nothing like the characters in the movie. um, yeah, the upset about that Brian Cranston's character is paraplegic, and then Kevin Hart becomes his caregiver. Of course you do. I don't think I've seen any other things that have really caught my eye as far as like movies lately. I usually recycle some old stuff most often. We have way too many streaming apps too, though. My wife's been watching. I don't even know. Life After Lockup, reality TV shit, dude. I'm like, oh, dude, like, they call it garbage TV. SWAT, that series, I watched that all the way through. I think they're gonna come back with a new season. There's that Animal Kingdom. I don't know if that's a series or a movie. That's a 6 season series. Yeah. Now You See Me Too, and I think they're coming back with a third installment of that. Oh, here it is, right here. Power Moves with Shaquille O'Neal, 6 episodes. I think it's one of those like short series. What do they call it? I can't remember what they call it on there, but these are all series. None of these are like movies. Some of them are, but there you go. Ten of Thieves 2. I don't think I've watched that still. Animal Kingdom is amazing. All right. Let's see, where is it? Shit. All right, let's go ahead and add that to the list. Prison Break was really good. That was a really good one. Yeah, it was. Lucifer. I thought they were going to come back with another season. I can't remember how it ended. I know Netflix took it over though. Just feel like they were going to do another one, but maybe they weren't. Oh, The Town is on Netflix. Number 8 in the top 10 movies in the U.S. today. The Town was good. Santa Clarita Diet. I watched that all the way through. Burglar Team of Brothers and Mom. Nice. All right. There was this. I can't remember what it was called, but one of the characters from Shameless was in that series. The Carl character. He was in another series where he was a troubled youth. So but I can't remember what it was. I'll have to look it up. See if I can find it. I was gonna try to watch that, but can't remember what it's called though. Carry On, the Jason Bateman. I tried to watch that, and I think I just ended up falling asleep. I think I tried to watch it twice. I think it was maybe just too late when I tried to watch it. Yeah, see, Breaking Bad is on my list. Like half an episode. That's what my wife tried to watch it. I think that's what a half episode watched. I'm still waiting for another season of Fire Country. Apple TV. You watched that Ted Lasso? I have not watched that yet. That's something I haven't watched. Oh, I do think that guy's pretty funny. We Are the Millers. He's also in Eastbound and Down. Remember? Ocean's. Has anyone watched all the Ocean's movies? Yeah, it is about soccer, and I think that's probably why I haven't watched it. I'm not too big into soccer, so. A Million Ways to Die in the West, dude, that movie is hilarious. It's pretty funny. I would say it's like super funny, but it's pretty funny. I've been wanting to watch some of those. They're not 60. It's not 60 minutes. It's something else, but it's about like actual murders that have happened. The last few commercials I've seen, like the last few episodes, seem really good. It's this Hand in Stone movie. Oh, I think I tried watching that. I haven't yet. Zero beards out of 5 beards. Dang. Yeah, Yeah, and I don't know the name of the show, dude, but the last few episodes that I've seen that came out, and they're like an hour, I'll say like an hour each or something, but they seemed really good. And I can't remember what it's called, but I see the commercials come on all the time for them this way, and I think you can watch them on Hulu. I think. Let's go check out Hulu real quick and see. Why would that happen? All right, well, let's do this then. Log out. Okay. Oh. What the? Fine, whatever. We'll get notifications. Whatever. Who cares? Hmm. See if it lets me log back in. I don't know what. See, I never watch Hulu on my phone, so maybe that's what happened. It tells me my device was removed. I don't know how. What the hell? Dude, that's not cool. People need to start paying me to start using this stuff, man. Putting people on here to pay for it. Yeah. All right. Hey, there's that Predator Killers that you just mentioned. Okay. Let's go with TV. It's a TV show, right? Let me see. Let's look for that then. True Detective right here. No, it's actually not even that. It's not that. It's something else. It's like it's not. It's like 2020, but it's not. I can't remember what the name of it is, and I know it's like Let's see. Here, crime. Let's go to crime and see if I can pull it up. No, this is crime TV. I can't remember what it is, man. I have to pay more attention when I see that commercial because it's like, yeah, I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. But it reminds me of like the 2020 with all the feeks and. Yeah, oh, okay. This is like true crime right here, like real stuff. Okay. Uh, how I escaped my cult. That's crazy. Perfect wife disappeared. Deadly women. 48 hours. Jody Arias. Cold case. Talks. I don't know, dude. Next time I see the commercial, they'll have to pay more attention. But um, you can watch it on Hulu, but it actually comes on like AB. I want to say it comes on ABC. It's a show on ABC. I want to say. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's not. I don't know if it's gonna work. See, these are all TV shows. I don't know. This is True Crime: The Valley Killer. That's not it though. Let's see. Yeah, I can't remember what the show is called. I want to say it comes on ABC, but I'm not sure. But they're real murders that have actually happened. Hey, what's this one here? True Crime, Beaten at the Ballpark. That's not it. True Crime, New York. What's this one here? Storytellers Spotlight. That's not it. It's not Unsolved. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to pay more attention when that commercial comes on because it seemed really good. Like real, actual cases that have happened. And yeah, kind of like, obviously they dissect them and whatnot. Um, yeah, when I find it, I'll send it to you. I can't remember what it's called. That's something that I've been wanting to watch for a minute though. The last few ones have seemed really good. What I don't know. I kind of feel weird saying that 'cause it's like stuff that has actually happened. So for me to say it sounds like a really good episode is kind of weird, but I guess you know what I mean. But yeah, that's one that I definitely want to try to watch. And they obviously have a new one every week of real cases. Um, so I'm sure there's a ton of them to watch. I just can't remember what it's actually called. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Go on Max and see what they have on there. I like watching a lot of those too, though, like those true crime stuff. A lot of those series I like to watch a lot. Action. I'm watching a lot of the body cam ones too, but I ended up watching all of them. They don't have very many episodes of them, so I didn't really watch too many. I wasn't able to watch more of them, I guess. But it is what it is. Real time crime centers help detectives catch dangerous criminals. Only one episode. 4 blocks. Kill. Access PD. Bail jumpers. People jump bail. Rankin Bank. Yeah, I don't know if it's on Max or not. Crimes Gone Viral. That's probably a pretty decent one. Crimes of the Century. That's not it. Oh, what the? Why is it asking me that? You asking me questions, Max? Get out of here. Deadliest Kids, Deadly Women, Death of the Beach. Yeah, I don't think it's on here, but yeah, when I come across a commercial, because it comes on a lot. Of course, now it probably won't come on for a while. Watch, I'll go in there and it won't even pop up. There was another After Night Country, I thought. Yeah, I can't remember the name, dude. And now it's bugging the heck out of me. I'm gonna turn on the TV right now and see if I can catch one of their commercials. No, we're definitely talking about the same show. I'm talking about like real cases that happened, and then they actually make episodes out of them, like how they got caught, how nobody thought this could have been that person. Turns out it was like, they did it this way so they thought they wouldn't get caught, and then yeah, kind of like how cold case files, right? Because like real cases or whatever, like cold. This was ones that they like believe resolved. So when I find it, I'll let you know. It looked really good. Like I said, the last couple episodes um, seemed very interesting. Like I said, I kind of feel weird saying that because it's things that actually for reals happen to people. So it feels weird to say, "Oh, it looks like a good episode." But yeah, we'll see if I come across one of those commercials anytime soon. Because now I feel like I've said it. Now I'm probably not going to find the commercial at all. Um, but I want to say it comes on ABC, but I'm not entirely sure. that Zevia. I still haven't tried that soda. Zevia soda. Curious. See how good it is. Arroz blanco con elote. That sounds really good. Yeah, we're definitely not talking the same show. But that Night Country, though, that sounds really good too. Should have threw that on my watch list. There you go, BHT crewman right there. A little ad fun. Green notes, musk, and amber. Ooh, this drink looks good. Pineapple. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely are talking two different shows. Hopefully, when I turn the TV on, that commercial will come on in a few, and I'll be like, all right, cool, it's this one. Ooh, what? The rice and beans. Ooh. There you go. Who knows how true this thing is? Looks like AI generated. Driven, the Paul Walker story coming 2026 to Netflix. Fast cars to lasting legacy. That's cool. There you go. Bam. Yeah. Those crime shows though, like the real cases ones, you can watch those for like ever because there's always going to be, you know, um, new episodes. A lot of those, you look at how many seasons, it's like you could turn that on and probably not be done watching it for a while. And for obvious reasons, right? Man, that's just a bunch of food reels coming across. Oof, making me hungry. It's wild. Well, all right, fellas. I'm going to call it. Get out of here and go find something to eat, something to do. Maybe see how hot it is out. Maybe go be a bike rider since Cameron wants to be a non-bike rider. Yeah. Thank you guys for joining me. See you guys next Saturday, same time. Later.